everybody, this is Jocko from Minnesota. Is my trail nickname on the 2,650 mile Pacific Crest Trail out in the middle of nowhere, skirting the edge of Death Valley here in late May. Watching for rattlesnakes around every bush. The other night, something grabbed me, it felt, and I twisted my legs up and fell, and for a second and a half, I was thinking a cougar might have launched on me, but as it turned out, a branch grabbed my string of my tent poles strapped into my backpack and spun me around, and got up and brushed myself off, no problem. So I tripped about an hour later, and first time in my life, hit my head. Fortunately, it was on the soft sand, no problem. But trying my best to stay upright, keep cool. I got a solar umbrella, and got rid of about the first 650 miles of the trek. Only have 2,000 to go. Let's get on with it. Thanks for your support. Fun to have you along. I'm just hoping the trail goes somewhere. There it is. It goes up that way. That's good. Because down there is a bull. And free roaming bull. And they don't always care to have passerbys. So I'm pleased to avoid that bull to make the ascent up over that peak. Glad to have you along. Love getting your texts on the trail. They produce immediate energy and good spirit. So thank you for your support. And that's no bull. Feel like I'm in a Western cowboy movie. Little Joe or Hoss or Adam or Ben Cartwright might show up. Maybe my horse went lame back down the way and I'm having to walk into Virginia City with an empty canteen or only a swallow in it. Ravens are a prominent bird of the desert Southwest. Great intelligence. Mimic the calls of other birds, I believe. Heard some strange utterances from some of them. Pretty comical, sometimes fly along, entertained by your passing. Nobody for miles and miles, just the mountains of the Mojave Desert adjacent to Death Valley. Huge landscape, super intense sun, heat radiating up from the desert floor, from the hot sand. And a few more miles to go with a few liters of water to sustain me. And I now understand the plight of the pioneers and the settlers moving westward in their Conestoga wagons. Pretty gruesome travel. Just getting to Bird Spring Pass, and very impressed by these fine grain lichens. Beautiful. It's Friday, May 28th, 9 in the morning. I just got dropped off at Bird Spring by Grizz. Sort of a trail angel, taxi driver, hiker, helper. Paid him some money to bring me here. Grizz gave me that orange Gatorade out of his beer cooler, Here we are at the cache of water at Bird Spring. That's where I came yesterday, right up to here, and now I'm gonna head off for this next segment to Walker Pass. And if I can go 20 miles today, I will have a signal. I can call Grizz to come and fetch me to take me into Ridgecrest for the night and then bring me out in the morning. So off we go. Here on the fringe of Death Valley, it's going to get hot, so I better not delay. Get on my horse and get going. See you down the pike. Just talked to a big game hunter that was out there scouting for mule deer for the upcoming hunting season. So I was asking him about cougars, and he said, just stay out of those rocks up there. That's where the cougars are. There's probably 10 of them in this area. So interesting that he knew about that. And so I will stay out of those rocks. Stay down here on the trail, though I'm sure it cuts up through the pass here in the rocky area later on. So be waiting to fight off any cougars should they launch on me. There's Bird Spring Pass down there at the base of those trees. On the other side of that is a hectic, rough, boulder-ridden road that Grizz, my hiker assistant, drove in a Sequoia truck with wide tires, could barely negotiate. My oh my, this is big, big country. Immense scale. And I can tell I'm the only hiker for miles and miles. So incredible solitude and making sure I don't stumble, fall. Got plenty of water, and just marveling at all of what goes on here, even at close view. Here in the Mojave Desert. Beautiful. Right down there is Bird Spring Pass, and that's where I started out this morning to meander my way up to where I'm at now. It's 6:41. Hiker Minnesota Jocko. Is arriving to the highway at Walker Pass. I'm staying at the Clarion Hotel room 117. Cost $93. Now I'm out looking around for things I might need, such as clementines for tomorrow. Grizz is going to pick me up at 9:30 out in front of the hotel because he's got someone else to give a ride to. So this is me bumping around in Ridgecrest. I think Denny's is right down there, and here's Walgreens. So there it is. 7:30 Saturday morning here at Lugo's Grill, about a 8-minute walk from down Drummond Avenue to the Clarion Hotel. So we're gonna have some breakfast, get back to the hotel, and be there at 9:30 for the pickup from Grizz. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So we're up the mountainside a bit. Now you can make out the break in the mountains, referred to as Walker Pass. And the highway comes right through the pass, coming from Ridge Crest, going that way to a cute little mountain town called Kernville, Lake Isabella, and then Kernville. Just getting started here on my hike, and thinking back to the cowboy named Walker who found this pass, and yet probably found nothing because it had been here for thousands of years before, and Native Americans had relied on the passage in the mountains. So white man lore and history. If you ever wondered what switchbacks look like, wonder no further. Coming up from Walker Pass, which is that highway way down there in the V of the mountains, right down there, and making my way up in elevation. Made the mistake of setting that umbrella down, and by golly, if it didn't blow way down the canyon. Took me about 10 minutes to go down and get it and climb back up. Huge open spaces here, and the trail continues. So I filmed that stretch of Walker Pass on that side of that bluff. Now we're around it, and you can see down there Walker Pass heading all the way to Kernville. And she's climbing the stairway to heaven. Hi. Hey, pretty little lizard. Hi. Brown stripes. Could be in the clergy. You got a little black neckband. Coming from over there up this way, we got no energy today. I think it's about 7,500 feet. I don't think it's due to that. I'm just out of gas. Laborsome to put one foot in front of the other. Great drama of the landscape, to say the least. The mountains got white right in here. And right over there, that yellow spot, right off the tip of my finger, right in there, that's Death Valley. This is a valley of its own right in through here. And seems like trail just keeps going up and up and up. 6 miles for 3.5, 4 hours, so that's pretty slow going. Got to lumber on. like to pitch a tent and take a nap for a couple hours. Might do that if I don't get my game back. I'm here to now pronounce this is the most prolonged stretch of rocky path that I think I've experienced on the trail. Every footstep seems treacherous and your foot rocks, your heel slides inside your shoe. You could strain your arch. You reactivate all the blisters that you've ever had. And it's just really, really rocky, and you can't afford to fall because you'd split your knee open in a split second with any of the many sharp edges. So, really wish this would get over. Sitting here having a snack. There's my pack. Took my sock off, drying the socks. 2 socks, a toe sock there, and then a darn Tough Wool brand sock. There's my shoe drying out, and I got some what's called Leuko tape, which is really, really tough tape over a blister, but feeling the Leuko tape, I feel a blister under a former blister, so limping pretty substantially here. Just had a Snickers bar and a Fig Newton and the last of my electrolyte mix. And sitting on a rock. You can see that. Trying to take the weight off my legs, get them oxygenated. I'm kind of hidden from the sun as it's setting. This side of the mountain should be shady for a bit. Only have gone like 13 miles today, maybe 12. Trying for one more, maybe 2. Really hot. This rock I'm sitting on is like right out of a sauna. And that's my rest. Time to move on. The benefit is the shade. What time is it? 6:30 at night. Getting towards sunset. I can see for miles and miles in this big country where I've come from, and there's just no other hikers. I've not seen but one other hiker from Italy some hours ago, and he was looking for a spot to camp because he started late last night and couldn't find a spot, so he was tired out. His back hurt, old guy, and I hope he's doing all right, but he's way back there. He's like the only guy I've seen coming this way. All in these mountains at the end of a long day. Sun setting behind me. There's a fellow with long legs.